IQ, man, and I'm back with another reaction, man. Next on deck, we got Mysonne and him reacting to Takeoff being shot and killed at a dice game in Houston. Shout out for Forgotten Kings TV. Let's get it. Rest in peace, Takeoff too, man.
Let's get right to it.
R.I.P. to Takeoff. My condolences go to his family and his friends. But my prayers go out to hip-hop. I hope that we take this time to reflect that every day that we're losing good people. We're losing talented people. We're losing people from our community because of a lifestyle. What better yet, a death.
You can tell this nigga Mysonne is literally in the middle of Brooklyn somewhere. You hear them damn police sirens? That nigga's definitely in the ghetto, nigga. Shout out Mysonne.
Style, as my brother Angelo Pinto would say, that we've adopted. We've normalized not valuing each other's lives. We've normalized disagreements turning into death sentences. We've normalized not having just a basic value for human life.
He's spitting right now, bro. I've been saying all this shit. Niggas is used to it, bro. Like, niggas just don't give a fuck no more, bro.
When do we change that? When do us as men sit up and say, yo, this argument, whatever this is not worth me taking my brother's life. This is my brother. When do we start identifying and saying, this person right here is literally my brother? Like every other nationality does. When do we start making that determination? When we look at everything that's going on in society and we see how other cultures stick together, how they pool their resources, how they have one agenda, how they love each other, how despite whatever the differences are, they come together. When do we start making that decision that we love each other enough that we're not gonna kill them? I can stay away from you, I cannot like you, I can disassociate myself from you, but I don't want to see you dead. When do we make that decision? When does hip hop take the next step? Because listen to me, the people who profit off of hip hop are not going to stop profiting off of hip hop because you're mad that they profit, right? The people who are profiting off the deaf music and everything that we talk about as us killing, they're not going to stop making money because you saying, oh, you making money. They're only going to stop making money off of you when they can't make money off of you no more. When we change the culture and we start speaking life into each other and we start positively building with each other and we start pooling our own resources together and the reality of the communities that we live in are not those realities, then you'll see a change. But us yelling and screaming and say, oh, they making money off of us and they signing, no, they don't care about that. There's no drug dealer that stopped selling drugs to the fiend because you was mad that he sold drugs to the fiend. You know when the drug dealer stopped selling drugs to the fiend? When the fiend starts saying, I don't want the drugs no more, right? So when do we change the culture? When do we change the culture where there's nobody that think it was some gangster shit that happened that Takeoff lost his life? When do we change the culture where there's absolutely nobody that thinks what happened to P&B Rocks was some gangster shit? Right? When do we change the culture when nobody thinks what happened to Mo 3, when nobody thinks what happened to King Von is some gangster shit? Right? When does that happen? When do us as responsible, grown adult men say we boycotting black murder? That we're not going to stand for anything that takes our lives. We ain't letting us take our lives. We ain't letting white people take our lives. We ain't letting police take our lives. We are not going to advocate, promote, or do anything that takes our lives. When do we do that as
He's spitting though, but it's just hard to get everybody on one accord, bro. Especially when niggas ain't gonna start rapping about killing and shit, bro. It make too much money for one, and for two, that's all some niggas know. You know what I'm saying? Shit, wow.
The culture. When do we stop normalizing abnormality? This is some normal shit. You know, it's crazy because I know at least 10 of my friends who died over dice games, and we've normalized it. I didn't even realize until just now, I didn't realize that we in the hood is normal for somebody to get shot or die over a dice.
Bro, I said that on the live stream earlier and yesterday, bro. That shit was normal, bro. That shit happens every day. Like, it just fucked up that it was Takeoff, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it could have been anybody. I don't want to see nobody hurt, but Dan's like, damn, man. He was helping so many people. He was in a position. He was feeding families. Shit crazy.
Dice game. Right? Most beefs that I know have stemmed from dice games, and we normalized it. People lose their life and freedom over dice games every day. When do we stop normalizing dumb shit? When do we really boycott black murder?
I mean, I don't know, my son. I'm just as interested to see just as much as you are. You know what I'm saying? RP Takeoff, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. Shout out Mysonne. Shout out Forgotten Teen, Kings TV, man. 2.0. I'm gone.